Hi family, good to see you again today. Teacher Taff in the house. So it is on this channel where we talk about relocation opportunities, relocation diaries, and different relocation stories. Therefore, if you're joining this channel for the first time, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. So today we will be talking about an opportunity that have been in existence for quite some time. It is relocating to Luxembourg. So people would ask me, Taffy, where is Luxembourg? Oh, Luxembourg is a European country. This European country is known for its great standard of living. It is also known for high salaries, excellent education system, as well as safety. So if you are relocating to Luxembourg, you will be very safe physically because there are no robberies, no physical attacks, because everybody is rich. There are more investors in this country. So since there are more investors, that means the salaries are high. And if you want to be a rich teacher, try to go to Luxembourg. And in Luxembourg, they use multiple languages. It is a multilingual country. And they use Germany, French, and Luxembourgish, which is a language that originates from Luxembourg, as well as English. And most schools in Luxembourg use English. So Germany is widely spoken and it is used in the education system, and their media also use this language. And the best place to try to look for a job if you are a foreign teacher is the private schools, because they use English. Most of the private schools use English. You can also relocate with your family. Wow, who doesn't want to relocate with the family? Any opportunity that allows the family to go together is Christmas. You just have to grab it with two hands. So they hire teachers for English, maths, science, humanities. They also hire ECD teachers. But remember, for you to be a teacher in Luxembourg, the entry point is a bachelor's degree. So degrees from outside Luxembourg or outside Europe need to be recognized. So how are they recognized? You send your degree or diploma for verification with SNPR, which is their qualification recognition service, and it is responsible for recognizing foreign qualifications. It means they will give you equivalence of your qualifications. The Zimbabwean qualification will be made equivalent to the Luxembourg qualification. Because we are not French or Germany or Luxembourgish speakers, they need proficiency tests, and these tests are DELF, which is DELF, DELF or DAF. These tests assess reading, writing, listening, and speaking in either German or French. So DELF and DELF and DAF, they are offered by their Ministry of Education. These are recognized internationally. So if you take the DAF from the Ministry of Education, you can use it even in Germany, you can use it in France, because they are internationally recognized. Because these language expectations are very high. Teaching is very hard to enter. But remember, there is nothing as challenging as life. Therefore, French or Germany can be tackled by anyone. You can do it. So, let's talk about their required documents for verification. Actually, I will be reading about these documents that are required, because I am afraid of forgetting some. They require your certificates from if you have a master's degree, you have a bachelor's degree, you have those certificates. So you need them, the transcripts, proof of identity, that is the passport. And for my fellow ladies who are married and who have changed their surnames, you need your marriage certificate to prove the surname change. You also need your language proficiency in either Germany or French or Luxembourgish. So you also need a CV, a teacher's license for countries that have teaching licenses. You also need a police clearance from all the countries. So it means you need police clearances from the countries that you have stayed in. You need a good conduct certificate, that is a certificate of good standing, birth certificate, certified and translated to German or French. So you also have to remember the contact details for your referees, because you are a teacher already, so you already have your referees. You submit your application to SNPR. I will put the links to SNPR in the comment section. Then the outcome usually takes 3 to 6 months. So if you want to teach in Luxembourg, you really need to be patient, and patience is a virtue. If you don't have patience, the 3 to 6 months will be very hard for you. Then let's talk about the experience. You must prove beyond doubt that you have been teaching in the country of origin or wherever you have been staying. So you have to prove this through maybe letters from the employers and other things. So if all is satisfactory, you get recognized. Also, let's talk about ECD teachers. ECD teachers, remember, early childhood is the basic life for a learner. That is where life begins. So if you are an ECE teacher, remember their language expectation is very high. You should be very good in either German, French, or Luxembourgish. So these expectations are high because of the language integration from home to school. Since most of the people use German and French or Luxembourgish in their homes, they need that continuation. So the expectations are a bit high in these 3 languages. So you should be very good with one of them. So you can use Duolingo to study. You can also use BrainStack to study these languages. Also, they avoid language communication barriers between the teachers and the learners. That's why it is a bit high. So there are 2 common paths that are used after qualification recognition. So the first one is the first one is the Bachelor Information Pedagogical. Sorry, this is in German, BFP. So you have to choose the teacher training route that fits your profile. So if you have a bachelor's degree, you choose the Bachelor Information Pedagogical, which is the BFP. Then this is for candidates who hold bachelor's degrees already. It is a very short pedagogical program that prepares you for the Luxembourg classroom. They teach you how you conduct lessons. They teach you how you present yourself. They teach you different situations that you can experience in the Luxembourg classroom. And the second route is the Master or Pedagogical program for teachers. So this is for teachers who already hold master's degree. And if you hold a master's degree, this is your route. Then, when you finish this course, you move on to recruitment. Right. To be recruited as a state teacher, you must apply and pass the concourse tests. Sorry, concourse is borrowed from Germany. So, yeah, I'm not a German speaker. So, this test is a pedagogy test. It tests subject knowledge, language ability, as well as your ability to write and to speak. So if you pass the concours, it allows you to be hired to do the professional stage internship. So it means you will be an intern. So if you succeed as an intern, okay, in this scenario, as an intern, you will be working under a mentor. I think everyone knows how it is to work under a mentor. You will be guided, they will be teaching you the teaching methods. So I think they do this so that they will not send unbegged or poorly begged teachers in their classrooms. That's why they are known for high quality education. So the concours test has been succeeded. Now you are teaching under supervision. This stage length varies with your contract. So since you will be under the government will give you a contract, and that contract will stipulate the time you will be working as a student. So successful completion of this stage is required for final appointment. Therefore, after a successful completion of internship, you will receive the official teacher certificate. It means you will be a fully registered teacher in Luxembourg. Yeah, the process is hard, but I think it's worth it, because remember we said Luxembourg is rich, and you will be a rich teacher in Luxembourg. And for those that target to go to the private schools, remember you have to be very good in English, and remember you can try to apply as soon as you get your qualifications recognized. So dear teachers, do not hesitate to try your route to Luxembourg, because the future is beautiful. Hope to see you soon, and bye.